Hello, y'all. So it's 2:51 p.m. So I was wondering why I was never getting any comments on my blog that I wrote. So that's the project, the blog that I have. I'm gonna put the links in the description box, and so now I feel safe to unleash my new blog. And so it's a blog that I started on Thursday, December 29th, 2021, because I got tired of being censored. So I didn't realize that with my blogs that I already don't have a comment section opened on my blog. So the one of the projects I have been working on is my blog, and um I called myself trying to open up a new online store through Redbubble, and I'm not that gifted or talented with physical artwork, but I took you know, some personal pictures and figured that if I sold them, well, I was trying to do I'm not that good at all with designs or anything like that, but um this website called Redbubble that I was suggested, I guess, Sunday. I saw a website that said, well, you can, make and sell stuff through Redbubble. So I got a few um, items for sale on Redbubble, and so I'm planning to put the links in the description box for that too. So, but maybe not, because again, I want to be able to share stuff with people, and it's unfortunate that, you know, if I do a blog, then I have to disable all comments in order to so I won't have to even see those harsh abusive words that, that all they got to do is use their words to try to get me to have an emotional meltdown or try to kill myself and stuff like that. So, or put me in another state of depression. So with my blog, no wonder I already wasn't getting any comments. And I'm like, well, I have a few little views, but I don't have comments. So I took my old blog, and you don't really see any pictures on this new blog like I did the old blog, but I put some of the information from my old blog and transferred some of them onto my new blog. And I would like the freedom to get to just freely say whatever I want, without, being abused for what I say or speaking the truth about anything. So I guess I'm going to try to modify my usual description box in my YouTube videos, trying to modify it. And yeah, I'm just a little worried about any possible harassing comments on the Redbubble, you know, on a Redbubble page. But my blog is you know, I don't have to worry about any comments on there, but So I didn't realize that my comments were already disabled, and I just discovered it after I just got done doing my previous video that I just did. So I guess I feel safe to be able to you know, show y'all my blog. And also um I put my short stories on there, and you know and I put personal just journaling on there, talking about my targeting, talking about the stuff, kind of stuff that I talk about in my YouTube videos. you know and also I put on my blog, I put a donate button, that if a person wanted to donate to my blog, that can help me make some extra income and a living through that. you know so but it's like I'm supposed to be made to feel like as if I'm doing something wrong by you know I mean, I shouldn't have to deal with the idea of the perps having that much power that they succeed at getting me to take my own blog down or try to run me off my own blog. Or they feel like they have a license and a right to know all my business or everything that I post, everything I type, everything I do. I just don't want them to have access to contacting me in any way. You know. So it's a shame, and it's like I was looking back at certain I was looking back at certain other stuff that was told to me in 2020 with the gang stalking, and it's like I realized that when I don't know, it's like, am I supposed to be in the middle? Because if I'm down on my luck and at my worst, or if I'm at my best, is when I get. I mean, it's like if I'm at my best, then the gang stalking, they torture and gang stalk me until they beat me down back to square one. And then I get harassed and abused even more if I'm down on my luck and crying out for help too. When they the ones who got me to be beat down and down on my luck and everything. But if I'm right in the middle, I guess they kind of leave me alone. You know, but I'm still trying to just survive day to day, and um it's like you get condemned for not being normal, or for being peculiar, or for being different. I get condemned for that, for being peculiar and different, but then I'm not allowed to be normal. I'm not allowed, they don't want to allow me to be normal. But I don't walk around trying to fight very hard to be normal. I just try to be me and just live day to day, you know. But these complete online strangers, when you're down at your worst luck, they talk to you. They try to talk like as if they know you like a book, and make it like you're just this vile, dirty, creature who's just committed blasphemy against the Holy Spirit or something. Or like you committed an unforgivable sin. So, I have a right to blog. I have a right to be called an author. I have a right to express myself. you know And so, I mean, I just don't want them to have an outlet to try to hurt me. You know, the idea of, I mean, it happens with teens and kids all the time. But I'm just trying to survive. I'm trying to make a living. And right now, I mean, I forgot to mention in a previous video that I didn't realize, I bought just, I don't remember how much money I spent. It probably was $40 or something, or close to it. 40 or $50. I don't remember when I spent the money. I mean, how much I spent grocery shopping on Friday. It was kind of like grocery shopping, but even though I skipped lunch on Saturday and Sunday, I mean, I still got a little food left. But let's see, in the fridge, um I got less than a half a thing of that Havarti cheese. I got some garlic, and I got me a few little bags of little vegetables. I'm not sure if they're still good, like green leafy vegetables. And and I got some kimchi in the freezer. I just have a little like a less than a half a bag of butternut squash, Ezekiel 4 and 9 bread, and some other bread, and a dessert. One dessert that I'm gonna wait till Saturday. I'm gonna wait till Saturday to eat that dessert, and then after that, try to practice to not buy or eat more. I know it's gonna be hard, trying to not buy or eat, you know, sweet stuff or dessert or whatever, So I have one dessert, but and I have one little small cup of rice that's microwavable. But this is some of the food I got from the food bank. Day to day, I can't live. I can with my health. I can't live off of food like this. Like ramen noodles, and. But I guess in a survival situation, you'll be desperate for anything. You know. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah. So, Chef Bar, I can't. This is not good for you. But during a survival situation, that's what I'm trying to save this for. But other than that, I mean, I used to, eat noodles a lot as a teenager in foster care. The foster mom would buy us Oriental flavored noodles, and the noodles can be like 5 years old or 10 years old, and she'll still force us to eat them. And then make it like she's not gonna buy any more groceries until after. I mean, as rich as she was, I can't believe how cheap she was towards us. She would have made her kids or grandkids eat that, but she forced us to eat it. Oriental flavored noodles in the blue pack, and so we never liked that, and she forced us to like it and eat it anyway. We didn't. Why buy something we don't like and then force us to eat it? Stuff that we're not gonna eat. You know. I mean, if the chicken and the beef flavor, shrimp flavor, chili flavor, noodle, if they all cost the same, then, if they all cost the same, then why choose the Oriental flavor? We don't like, none of us, we didn't like that, but at the moment, I'm trying to get to heal my body, trying to heal my body, but if you know, I don't feel like it. And plus it's cold, kind of cold, so to go across the street and buy, another $50 worth of groceries, to stretch me. But then, you know, I'm trying to make sure I have enough money that if by January 19th, 20th, or 21st and I have to leave, then, I need to make sure I have enough money left over to be able to take an Uber or a cab or something and take me to my storage unit. And then I got to be back downtown with however little to no money I might have. You know, and the idea that with this food right here, that I mean, I'm trying to find ways to try to prevent from having to be back on the streets. And I'm praying for, hoping for a permanent place. But, I hate to have to be back on the streets. But if I were to end up being back on the streets, then I would have to give this away. Or I don't know if I would have to give it back to the food bank or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's just really scary. I'm at least making attempts at trying to prep and do prepping and survival with whatever I could and stuff like that. Since they don't allow anything at all food wise in the storage unit. I can't even have a canister of salt. They'll freak out. So they said the only thing I can have is water in my storage unit. I can't have anything, any food at all, no food at all. So that's hard. But if it was the same storage unit as New Orleans, then I could be able to put my food in there, you know. But yeah, I mean, all these are just hurdles in my life. But anyway, um, I mean, I'm praying against any, harassment or abuse. I'm still feeling kind of hesitant and fearful, you know, about any possible online gang stalking, bullying, and harassing. I'm trying to protect my mind. I want to be able to, freely express myself and also be able to protect my mind against their gang stalking crimes and wickedness, and people who were narcissistic personalities who keep you force forcefully infantilized and won't allow you any freedom. And then the first thing they want to say is, all you do is complain. Oh, you're just so negative. While they just living their best life. Happy, prosperous, everything. But they make it so hard. I mean, the idea, I've seen a black female targeted individual who was pregnant, and they even denied her water to drink and was very rude and nasty and abusive towards her. You know, and other targets too. You know, they love to attack our food some kind of way. You know, if it ain't one thing, it's another. So, and I had to, try to conquer fear of the gang stalkers and try to get bold, you know. But remember when I had the Buy Me a Coffee web page, that account, and I kept getting harassed and bullied in comments just about every day, and the same thing on Medium.com, in which I'm now wrongfully banned, or they say that my account is under investigation for saying something that's truthful, just like I was wrongfully suspended off of here for a week. And when they wrongfully suspended me off of here for a week, like just before New Year's, that's the reason why, and that's when I started back up this new blog that I have. You know, so but on the Buy Me a Coffee, it was like another Patreon. You know, I guess it was kind of like Patreon with an optional GoFundMe kind of thing. But I didn't make not one penny off of that anyway. The only people who was worried about the doggone website was the people gang stalking and harassing me and making comments, abusive comments several times a day, hoping that they can try to get me to act like they want to try to, trying to manipulate me into, doing something to myself. So I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out, trying to protect my mind. But I do want to be able to share my truth with the world, try to share the truth with the world. And I just I like to express myself. I like to be able to get to express myself freely without restriction, and without being judged or condemned for it, because you got things you would be condemned for as well. And as I said, these complete strangers, they try to talk like as if they've been knowing you for years, or they try to talk like they know you like a book, or like they know you so well. But but it's like, I feel like if I don't like somebody, I'm not gonna stalk, follow, and watch everything they do. If I don't like somebody, I just avoid them. The fake TI perps and regular perps who give me a problem, I don't like them. I don't try to go and stalk their every move. I got things in my life that I'm trying to accomplish, or that I'm trying to do. So hopefully, I didn't realize there's no comment section on my blog, so that way I can have better control. Because when I had the WordPress blog, I had to deal with I had some supportive comments, but I had occasional, semi frequent harassment. But on Medium.com, that far from what I know, that account is, I guess I can't post on there no more. So at the moment, I have about 179 posts on my blog, and that includes some of my short stories, and also includes some of my past blogs that I've done, previous blogs from the posts from the other blog. But I want to be able to share, some stuff with my supporters, and one thing, it's like, if y'all know and understand and support targeted individuals, then you wouldn't fall for the gang stalking, smear campaigns, lies, and false rumors about me. You will leave me alone. I mean, you would you know, you would I mean, you would know not to fall for, those lies and false rumors and smear campaigns. I'm sorry, I did not mean to say you would leave me alone. I'm sorry. I don't know why that accidentally slipped out. But last night I didn't get to fall asleep until like I got no sleep until after 5 o'clock this morning. And then I woke up. It was about approximately somewhere, I don't remember if it was before or after 10:30, or it could have been around 10:25 in the morning. And so I forgot to say that I don't remember if it was Saturday morning or Sunday morning. I had this weird, I call it a nightmare, that I was, it was a so-called portrayal of me working at the schools and doing the janitorial. But in the dream, now I would never do this, sleep on a school campus being homeless. I would never do that. Even especially in like a high school or any of those schools, I would never sleep on the campus in real life. But in a dream, I was cleaning up a college campus doing the same job, and it was this unfamiliar looking school, and I was sleeping on the streets on the campus, and then it was a tiger, an orange big tiger, and it was a couple of other people was sleeping on the streets with me, and I went to try to use the bathroom, and the bathrooms were off limits or locked or whatever. I couldn't even use the bathroom in a dream. But then in a dream was another night, and that tiger had not wake. The tiger didn't wake up, and so somebody said that the tiger was dead. And so it's like, you mean I've been sleeping like right across from a dead tiger for 2 nights? You know, but I think the biological brother Wyatt was in a dream, and he was sleeping on the streets with me in a dream, or out like right on this college campus or whatever in a dream. It was weird. But I don't remember if it was um you know Saturday or Sunday morning I had that night bad dream. You know, I kind of felt traumatized by the bad dream or nightmare of sleeping next to a dead tiger. Not right next to him, but was like a few feet away from me. It could have been a girl tiger. It was a big grown tiger. But maybe that probably was because well, I'm not gonna say, but I see online a lot of pictures of you know animals and stuff like that, and especially tigers that they would post. But it's like but I'm just how some targets say that they pray for all of us TIs every day. Pray that we get justice and pray for our survival every day. And I feel like even though I may not actively be physically, every day, then I pretty much, that's my daily hope and wish. You know, but if we don't get any justice on this earth, we'll get justice. You know, I don't know if I'm going to heaven or hell, but I honestly think that if I died right now, I'm worthy and deserving of hell. I'm not worthy or deserving of heaven, even though I wish I could, or I would like to get to go to heaven when I die. you know, but people sin every day when we shouldn't. You know, we do what's not pleasing to God, but I don't know why people, the gang stalkers, you don't realize that the gang stalkers idolize us targets, or they idolize the gang stalking program. You know, they got so much faith and hope in it, all for money, you know. And it's like when I'm on the streets crying out for help and nobody want to help me, they take their opportunity, they take the opportunity to want to use that to act like they want to try to get me to sell out. And, you know, when I refuse their offers, they think I'm strange or weird. But they try to put blocks in my way for me to try to work a job. And then they bully and mob me off the job and then be like, look at you, you can't even keep a job for 2 months. You can't even stay on a job for 2 months. Or something like that, you know. So I'm going to post the links to the description, I mean, in the description box. And I guess I'm gonna start doing that from now on. You know, I figured that with my blog, I'll at least be safe. I'll at least be safe. You know, with my blog, as long as no comments, no abusive comments to be, you know, let through. But I mean, so I have to just disable comments because I don't want the to even see those abusive words. I don't want to see them, the abusive words of them harassing me and making me feel a certain way and abusing me when I'm, you know, trying to find different ways to try to survive and make a living. So, be on the lookout for the description box. I'll see y'all in a little while. Love y'all. Bye.